Oh, hello, hello. Okay, I'm starting to get the hang of this now. Okay. I'm starting to get the hang of this. How far behind is the thing, Joe? Okay. Hello. Hello. 2 seconds. Okay. Hello. See if anyone comes across. Right, there's no data on my stream. Okay. Sorry guys, I got hay fever. And it's kicking my ass at the minute. Right, I guess we'll just kick off. Okay, what remains of Edith Finch? Okay. I don't really know what this game's about, to be honest. I just know that it's an indie game and it's story-driven game. Okay, we've got an excellent collection. That's good news.
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house.
Okay. So we're going to a house. Always a good start. So Chelsea played this the other
Someone
night.
had put up a chain link fence, but it looked like I wasn't the first person to hop it.
Chelsea said she got really bad motion sickness from it, so what I'd do is... Okay. Yo, Glenn, how you doing, mate?
My brother Milton disappeared when I was 4. It was like the house just swallowed him up.
How are you diddly doing, Glenn? Dale smells like feces. Alright. Chelsea, it only took her a couple of hours to complete, so I figured we could get it done in one stream tonight. How long did you play in it, Glenn? I assume.
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
That sucks, doesn't it? Kind of reminds me of like the Mini Snicket.
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
Yeah. Can't have been that urgent, eh? Think about if the 30 minutes got bored. Oh, okay. Yeah, Chelsea did, I think she played about 2 hours.
Since my brother Lewis's funeral.
That's pretty cool. Probably just listen to the Noah show. You have a browse on Steam, see if anything takes your fancy.
In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked. Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
Where do I go? I see why this would knock your sick trail. Okay, so you're going to go on a predetermined path.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to. The woods around the house have always been uncomfortably silent.
Okay, so is the road the same?
As if they're about to say something, but never do.
Okay, so I think that the road was just gets you to the same place, but it's a different place. I got you, I got you. How's things going? How's things, mate? What have you been up to? Working hard or hardly working? L2 and L1 zoom. Okay. That's a big...
The house was exactly like I remembered it. The way I'd been dreaming about it.
It's a big fucking house, that, isn't it? Jesus. I don't think that passed planning. What about this way? Will this like instigate another conversation? Wish you could run. That'd be nice. Come back! Oh dear. I don't think it's gonna. Working, stress, and challenge. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that though. I spent the day catching up everything because I was on leave on Friday, sorting Benji out. He was just passed out next to me, bless him. So today was just a day catching up on things, I think. Otherwise, I think. I know it was. That's Blakey, shut up. How you doing? How the devil are you, Blakey? I appreciate you coming over, guys. Whilst I try something new. Both a game and platform. You can't say it, child, because if you say it, people might actually think I smell. Is she pregnant? Is she pregnant or am I just being rude? I don't know. Oh. Sorry guys, you didn't hear me say that. I'm good, Blakey, I'm good. Hay fever's still kicking my ass, but I think it's manageable now. That surely cannot pass safety inspection.
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words.
Okay. So her brother went missing. I don't know if they found him, but he died, or presumed dead. That's pretty much all we know so far.
Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
Still crying. Why are you still crying, Blakey? What's the matter? Hello, Darren. How are you, buddy? Guys, if you want to chill, the YouTube app is pretty good. If you got on TV, if you got a smart TV, the YouTube app's pretty good to chill and watch the YouTubers. No, you. Yeah. I'm still crying. Yeah. Just Carl, Blakey. Just says me all the time. I just want him to tell me he loves me. He just won't say it.
The house felt like it had always been here.
I'll come
Even
on
the
YouTube
swing
now.
set was older than my mother.
I really want to. I really want to grind for YouTube partner, but it's a big ask, and for that I need to put the hours in basically. In no way she's
Crawling
fitting
through
in
the
there.
doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
So she's 17 and pregnant. Suspicious.
The power had been turned off the night we left.
Don't think Carl knows them's words. But I love you. I thought you wanted down the amount of hours. Yeah, I wound them down because I was a bit lost, if I'm honest, Darren. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I didn't know what I wanted from content creation or anything like that. So I was a bit lost, but I think I found my mojo again. God, I see why this makes not Chelsea. It's the motion blur, I think. It's like, yeah. If you turn that off, it'd be fine. Round them down because he hates Facebook.
For the first time in years,
I didn't say
I
nothing.
felt like I was home.
January 2010. But yeah, it's
But
Facebook.
instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
Facebook didn't make it easy to stream. I'm not gonna lie. Dawn, Edith, Eddie, Lewis. So I'm Edith. I thought Edith was going to be our mother or grandmother. Hello, Chris. How you doing? Sometimes a little break does you good. Doing the same thing down. I agree. And to be honest, it was just nice to have a bit of a break from
Like
everything.
how only one restaurant would deliver to our house, so we had Chinese a lot.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with a bit of Chinese. Someone say Chinese.
Or how after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
Good on. So yeah, basically, guys, if I take the subscribers equation out of it, I need 4,000 watch hours in 12 months. That is the challenge, and unfortunately, to do that, I've got to put in the hours. So
The table was still a wreck from the night we left.
stay over there.
It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
Someone say Chinese. I think so, Chow. I'll try again. Quick hello, got stuff to do. Already subscribed to YouTube. I'll leave you running. Ah, thank you very much, mate. I appreciate that, Darren. You crack on, do your things. You get your things done, buddy. Dog's fuming now.
My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
God. How you doing, Chris, mate? You good? I completely missed that one. So yeah, I think this is going to be like a you pay attention to the story kind of game. I'm not usually an indie gamer, but I figured I'd try something new.
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth.
There's too much house, or there's too much things and too many things in the house. That's a nice coffee too. So yeah, this isn't what I thought it was going to be already. Sure, look at everything. How you doing, Chris, mate? You good? Okay, so that's some kind of lock.
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but She never stopped believing that my brother Milton
Good, cheers,
was
mate.
alive.
Good, mate. Good. How's work going for you? Is work treating you well? Oh, by the way, guys, you can like the stream over here as well. I don't think I get notifications. I've not figured that a bit out yet, but you can like the
A
stream.
lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
I'm good, Chris, mate. I'm good. Like I said earlier, hay fever's still kicking my ass, but other than that, I can't complain, mate. Can't complain.
Great-grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara,
It's cute.
along with the rest of the house.
I already have liked it. Oh, there you look. Blakey knows this isn't Blakey's first YouTube stream.
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
I did not have technical difficulties then with the music box. My parents didn't love me enough to buy me a music box, okay? So I guess we're going to go upstairs, same place we can go. This is like Visage, but not scary.
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms.
Sorry guys, I got really itchy
Then Edie
nose.
retaliated and drilled peepholes.
Shit, Edith retaliated. I thought I was Edith. Who the fuck am I? Who am I?
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up. Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
20,000 leagues under the sea. That is Captain Nemo and the Nautilus.
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets.
Oh shit.
Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
Oh shit. I'm not sure. Who else do you watch on YouTube, Blakey? Do you watch someone regularly? I know you watch Marley. Is Marley on YouTube?
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
Classic Barbara.
Mom must have locked the third floor stairs on the night we left.
God damn it, Mom's a bitch. Hey Mom, you're a bitch. Marley's over here. Is anyone else? Is anyone else over here you watch? Does anybody watch any YouTubers like live streams? I'm gonna go back to once the rebrand's sorted, which I should hopefully be in about a week's time. Once that rebrand's sorted, I think I'll go back to a combination of offline and streaming.
Reading this, maybe
Dr.
it sounds like I had a
That's
plan.
it. Oh, okay. He's over here? No. I suppose you'd have to be when he
From
was
the
banned from
paintings on
Twitch.
the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
Did we ever find out why he got banned from Twitch? The paintings on the wall was clear of the... God damn, Blake, I missed the story now.
But I had no idea what was behind that door. Just
Who
like
am
I
I?
had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
No. It's weird that, isn't it?
I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole. Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
It's cute. Sorry, it's all good.
Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
Did I miss out who Molly was? I'm paying attention. Molly Finch.
December 13th,
Oh.
1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner.
Bitch.
I woke up and
Oh,
I
shit.
was starving,
Oh, Molly.
so I looked around for something to eat.
Let's eat the gerbil.
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
Yeah, just fucking no one a carrot, that's fine.
My Halloween candy was all gone.
Devastated. Candy's bad for you anyway, Molly. Let's eat the fish food.
I thought about eating Christopher, but I held back.
What's wrong with this girl? Oh shit, it's come down. It's messed up, Molly. Not gonna lie.
Mom, can I come out now?
Never, you little bitch.
Sweetheart, it's late. Go to sleep.
Gotta go sleep, guys. Gotta go sleep. It's bedtime. Yes, you're gonna drink the fucking toilet water?
I kept eating and eating.
It's pretty weird. Not gonna lie.
I ate a lot of things that night.
I don't know if she flushed the toilet. No way she's gonna reach up there.
Then I heard chirping outside my window.
Not
It
the
was
birds.
a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her.
Daniel, how you doing, buddy? Welcome in, mate.
And suddenly,
Oh shit, she's a
I
cat.
was a cat. I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
Oh, a kitty cat. It's probably made me sick. Yeah, it's not great, is it? Jump over onto there.
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
How dare they not look at a cat at the window? I'm good, thanks you. I'm good, Daniel, mate. I'm good. Thank you for asking. Playing as a cat at the minute. I can't really explain it. Oh my.
The babies were all gone.
Well, no babies for you today, bitch.
I jumped and I almost got her.
Bit of a jump, wasn't it?
I could tell she was getting really tired.
Where'd she go?
Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird. I gobbled her up. And suddenly, I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
I'm like a bird.
Rabbits.
I wanna fly away. Oh shit! I got it first time.
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger. A mama rabbit.
Go female rabbit.
She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating.
Sounds like Blakey.
And suddenly, I was a shark.
What the fuck is happening here? I want you to know, guys, this is the weirdest thing I've ever played.
I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever.
Oh. Call me Jaws. Controls are inverted.
I wanted fat, juicy seals.
No! Not the seal!
I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
I think Molly needs to go to a hospital, guys. I think she needs to be sectioned or some shit. Oh.
I grabbed on tight.
Not sure I can
But I
down
was
this
so
game, guys.
hungry, I jumped out of the water.
What does she know?
When I opened my eyes, everything had changed. Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
This is like... You ever played Darkness? Kind of a bit like that. So this bit's a bit like the Darkness. Oh, snow.
I was big, but I moved real quiet.
Oh, shit! I hate her, bro.
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
What do you do with the drunken sailor, guys? What are you gonna do? Oh, this is weird. Is anyone else weirded out by this? Captain, you're gonna make.
After the last passenger, I was still hungry. And across the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it.
Am I a shark now? Am I a guinea pig? Oh no, I'm still a monster.
I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
I'm a snake. We're about to meet Pennywise. Oh god, it's my toilet, I think. Is it me? Oh Not that way.
I got closer and closer.
It's my bedroom. Come into the light, child.
All my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
I don't even know what I just played, guys. I love Barbara's story. Okay. Barbara! That was weird.
This will be
Barbara
obvious
next.
later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past.
Past is the
So,
past.
when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly. I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room.
Rob, Lurpy, Burpley, Zerpy. Is that Furpy? Bob, Burpy, Derpy. Hey, look, it's Carl. It's Carl, guys. Derpy. She doesn't have a name. Why doesn't that one have a name? Hello, Jonathan. How are you, buddy?
Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious.
She was fuming. Good, thanks you. I'm good, mate. I'm good. Thank you for asking.
I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long time.
Oh, she's Edith Jr.
When
I'm
Edie
good,
told
mate.
people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
I think right.
Even in her 90s, sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Oh, that's a bold choice for a bathroom. Holy cow.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom.
That's a bold colour.
It was a pretty big trace.
Do you know jump shares and him I miss you mean Shad? Because day 66.
There's
Ah,
a
GG's.
secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
I don't want to get through. I don't want to get through. Well, this one go through.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
Who's Sam? Go through this. So back off jump scare and we'll keep your tab. No worries, mate. No worries. Thank you very much, Jonathan. I appreciate it, buddy.
Her room was like a museum.
Odin.
For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune. Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan.
God.
On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind. But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea.
It's not good, is it?
Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
Do you know what? I actually kind of dig this game.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes
Oh, that was
back a
quick.
long ways.
Oh, did Odin as well? That was quick. Good to run back in it, because otherwise I'd have missed it.
Louis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him.
What's everyone up to today? What's everyone doing? How's your Monday been? Like I said, Charlie, if they got rid of the motion blur, it wouldn't be a drama. I find motion blur makes me feel a bit giddy in most games, to be honest. Wherever I can turn it off, I always do. Like I'm about to do an escape room. Where are we now? Calvin. Okay. Sam. Are they in my book? Calvin and Sam, yeah. Okay. There's nothing up here.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin, and that he never talked about him.
Oh shit. Clever. That's pretty clever, isn't it? Oh, no. Oh, he wasn't ready. Oh, so Calvin died by the looks of it. That'll be why it's... That makes sense.
I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
Yo, Brian, how you doing, mate? Hello, Devil Eye. Thank you for subscribing to the page. I appreciate that.
My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
A broken foot.
My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did.
Shit. How you doing, Brian, mate? You well? Yeah. Hello? I got you. I got you.
At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And
See where this is going.
I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Oh no.
Sam! Calvin! Dinner's ready! Coming!
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it. I told him going around was impossible.
Oh no.
Maybe if I hadn't said that.
She's got the dentist. Oh no.
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up,
Holy shit.
then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it.
Oh no.
I think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother. The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
Holy shit. Holy cow. GG's, Calvin.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar.
I'm-
When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Have I missed, like, Barbara's story? No. That was something
After
else.
the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
Can I put it back? I feel like it's disrespectful.
Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
I feel like I should put it back to... It's pretty cool though.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Oh, hello. Hello there. Get up. Oh, we have to learn about Barbara.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
King Kong. Did they numb you up, Brian, before they took your tooth out? Before they pulled your tooth? He's fired. Got a numb lip drink. Oh no. What a disaster. What making you smell that? He's fired.
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
Wait a sec. Got that numb lip jaw going on. Oh no. What a disaster.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As
Bench. So I'm just gonna pause it for a sec, guys. The dog's being a bitch. What? Where's my salad to bench? Before he goes downstairs. Come here. Thank God we can't smell it. Yeah, it was a bit of a smelly fart, that one. So far we've learnt about Calvin, Molly, and Odin. Odin was a pretty short one, to be fair. And I'm assuming I'm Edith. Chow wants to watch. Chow wants to watch this one soon. So, wait for a second. Hello, Missy. How are you? How the devil are you, Missy? Are you well? Who's that? Blow my nose, guys. How are you, Missy? You well? You like new? Do you know what? I actually do quite like it. I like the dashboard. There's only one thing I wish I could do, because I have chat popped out onto my portrait monitor. I wish I could minimize the chat on the dashboard, but other than that, I like it. It's pretty good. But that's not me picking it. That's probably being really picky. Too late for Chelsea to come back. So yeah, that's me being picky. But other than that, I quite like YouTube. Have you done much on YouTube, Missy? I'm good, thank you, Missy. I'm good. Thanks for asking. Glad to hear you well. So I like how it says my stream is healthy. I like the analytics. I like you can change things on the fly. I like it a lot. I do a lot of YouTube. Oh, do you? Do you do what? Streaming or offline? Now stream just got okay, so just offline content. How do you find it? Do you get like a lot of traction from it? I think I've got loads of like shorts and stuff I can put out there from where I've had to do reels in the past. So, it's my OnlyFans wrong, Missy. Shorts, I do, yeah. You get a lot of traction on shorts. Okay, okay. I don't even think. I don't even think I follow you on Missy Kebs 1.73k subscribers. Oh my god. I want that many subscribers. It will come soon. I hope so. I hope so. I would really like to go for partner. Like, if I put the hours in, I'd like to go for partner. But I think it's gonna take a while. Why are you being a dickhead for? Stop being a dickhead. But yeah, it's a bit scary starting again. I was talking about this to Neo earlier. It's scary basically starting again. It's like being able to tag people like on Facebook. Yeah. I suppose that's where I just have to rely on like Discord and stuff. Why? Who do you want to tag? Let's see. God, my eyes. Just streaming. Pun intended. No, pun wasn't intended, to be fair. Yeah, that's it. It sucks today that you can't do that, but it's all good. It's all good. Like you say, it will come, I'm sure. Oh God. I just want to see Benji eat his cucumber. He loves his cucumber. Pardon? Yeah, he loves it. He loves a bit of cucumber. Hey boy. Yeah, so I'm the only female content creator left not on. You reckon, Missy? You reckon? You're the only one that's not on OnlyFans? There's some whores in this house. There's some whores in this house. I didn't mean that. I wasn't referring to any female that may or may not be here. Unless your name's Blakey. I don't think she's here anymore. There we go, guys. We're back. We're back. We can crack on.
Child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was
It's easy money, innit,
almost
really, if you're comfortable doing it,
a
Missy.
has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Yeah.
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and
Oh,
had to be rushed
shit.
to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
Oh dear.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding
Okay.
until finally the key pops out.
That's actually really clever how it
I'll be back
progresses
in
the
a sec.
story.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned.
Oh dear.
So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box. And as she wound the key, she listened for
This is
Rick,
cool.
but the house was silent.
Who locked the door though? Why was the key back in the music box? Oh yeah.
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
Halloween, why not? Michael Myers in it. Oh god, I'm gonna get fucking flagged, aren't I? What's YouTube's flagging like? Oh shit.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl
Hookman
Hamill,
killer?
who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
What? Yeah. Yeah, show that picture's boss. I don't know what YouTube's music's like. Where am I going? Should we go this way? This is pretty cool, I like this.
It rattled and grew still.
Yo, Randy, how are you?
Oh dear!
Oh shit. Sorry, bro.
Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your screen.
Sorry, bro.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
I'd be
Then
furious
act
too.
furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and
You know.
She threw him out, but she
Bye.
kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep.
Who are
watching
you?
the late
Who is
picture
Randy?
show. Hours later,
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay,
Oh, Miranda.
Enough.
Oh.
but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
Why are you Randy, Miranda? That sounds like a weird question. It's a very, very strange question. Why is your name Randy? Going for you, bro. Hey, Chels. Bye, Chels. I'm lucky turkey as I got to go to the shop and no worries, Missy. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate you.
Walter, are you there? Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Doesn't say radiator.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
I'm digging this a lot. Oh my god, oh no.
Barbara turned, saw the hook man,
Bet she screamed now.
and was speechless.
Oh.
He was quite smashing.
I tapped the hook. Fuck off.
And the hate was he couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
It's alright, we've already done all this. It's fine.
She played her part beautifully.
Played her part beautifully. Because that's what she wants to be remembered for.
She
Is that the
thought
window?
about abandoning Walter, but just couldn't do it.
Okay. Can't abandon water, guys. Shit.
Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned.
Oh, shit!
He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
Oh, snap. This is getting serious now. This is getting serious. Hello again, E-Monk.
The hookman
Oh,
had
no, it's
vanished.
gone.
She listened for
Michael
his
Myers
breathing,
comic book movie thing.
but all
Pretty
she
much.
heard
That's pretty much
was,
some of it. Oh, you fucker. You scared me.
someone
Shut up,
at the
shut up.
door was dying to speak to young Barbara. At the door,
It's classic serial killer. Of course it's him. Oh, no, it's not.
it
That was the
coming
previous thing.
from inside the house.
No, this is it. It's a game called What Remains of Edith Finch. Oh, no.
Oh dear.
Oh, dear. Oh.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true.
Oh, GG's.
Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous.
Yeah, boy.
And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself.
Smashed it.
But I hear Barbara was magnificent.
This is a game. This is a game.
Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick,
Oh, God.
who disappeared the same night. And little Walter, hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all
What a
pretty
pussy.
hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara,
That was different than the Harry we had.
tucked inside the music box
Definitely.
is all they ever found of her. Her ear.
Why was it in the music
Now that's
box?
what I call a real eerie tale.
B. That was pretty sick. I like that one.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
That was sick. I like that. So I assume we've got to go basement now. think all the doors have closed.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Fair point. That was cool. Oh look, there's the broken thing where the hookman fell. That's cool. I wonder if it was broken before. I just never noticed. Hey. This is pretty sick. I like this. I don't know if I'll get in trouble for the Halloween music, but voiceover in a while.
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
Fair.
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages.
Miranda says that's what my family calls me because it's short of my. Oh, that
I
makes
thought maybe
sense,
she was
Miranda.
hiding presents.
Oh, she was hiding. Oh shit!
It
Okay.
turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
This house is just like a. What an enigma.
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone. She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could. If there's a pattern in all these stories, I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Oh shit! So everyone's died in or around the house, I think, so far. Walter. Okay.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years.
Shit.
On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week. But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane.
It's mad, isn't it, that people feel like they had to have like bunkers like this.
Having a schedule, living for today.
So what is that?
I always expected to be dead tomorrow.
Peaches. Peaches, peaches, peaches.
But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything.
Okay, back on with the peaches.
Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal.
Bow, 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 bow.
Almost friendly.
Do you know, like canned peaches? Think of a lot of peaches from a can.
And then one day, everything just
2005.
Stop.
Shit.
whatever that thing was, it was gone.
Peaches last a long time.
Maybe
Jesus.
I got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid.
What are you waiting for?
It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years.
Okay.
I'm done waiting. I have to leave. Well, I still can.
Yeah, let's leave, Walter. Let's do it. We can leave together. Here we go. Canned goods can last a long, long time. How long? How long is long, long? You monk. Got some tomato.
I know it's out there somewhere. Whatever killed Barbara and Molly.
There's lots of brown rice.
And Calvin.
His bin. Got some peanut butter. I don't like peanut butter, but whatever. Jelly. Peanut butter jelly sandwiches, guys. Sweetie crisps. Pea soup. Pork chunky. That's Charles' pet name for me, that is. Pork chunky. Let's get the hell out of here.
Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day, even if it kills me.
It's mad how people can be like doomsday preppers. Like, I don't know how people
Whatever's
do it.
out there, I want you to know, I'm ready for it. I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food. I don't mind if I only have a year left. Or a month. Or a single week. I'd be happy with one new day.
It's quite nice.
I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Fucking hell, this family's cursed with bad juju. Jesus Christ. Poor Walter.
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
So basically we're going through learning about different members of the family. We've learned about Odin, Molly, Barbara, Calvin, and Walter now. Assuming that's
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
Excuse me? Oh, poor bloke. That was the extent of his fucking window, wow. Can't go that way, so I've got to go back. I don't know where else I could go though. Some peanut butter and jelly, guys. A lot of cereal. Generator's back on, I just noticed. As long as it don't change colour, it's fine. Okay. It's a pretty good indicator. Colour and smell is usually a pretty good indicator. I can see anything. What on earth happened in here? It's been quite instructional up to now. Turn a light on. It's fucking dark here. I've got a torch. Guys, can I borrow someone's torch? 'Cause I can't see a fucking thing. I haven't had any instructions in a while either. What? I've just done like the doomsday basement. because it's dark in here. Yeah, it's dark, man. Yeah, I'll try that. We wouldn't have we? We must have been missing something. Okay, we don't go that way. Yeah. Okay. Must have missed something in the basement. First aid kit. Right. Yeah, every time I tried it wouldn't let me. Oh my god. How many times did I try that? Sorry, chat. We're back in the room now.
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter.
We're back in the room. We're back on it now.
But if she never told me about an uncle under the house...
What else is she hiding?
I can only imagine what else she was hiding. I don't want to make the same mistakes she made.
Yeah, all the rubbish. Probably should have filled that in, maybe.
Trying to bury something that's still alive.
I won't go on here, honey.
Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe two, I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself.
Okay.
And found out what happened to everyone else.
But
now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
What do you guys think of this game? You enjoying it? My voice broke a little. What do you think of this game?
I don't know if I should even be writing this.
I'm really enjoying it as well, chill.
Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me.
Sad.
But I thought you should know about your family.
Oh, I get this now. This is all the journal she's writing for.
And the history you're a part of.
A daughter or son. Got it. It's interesting. Yeah, it really is. It's nice to have something that's not like.
I feel as lost as you probably do right now.
It's nice to have something that's just like story driven. You don't have any action or anything.
I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
Me and Chelsea, the only ones in here. Apparently there's 3 others, but I think people have left me on in the background, just to help me out a little bit. But chatting definitely is just you and Chelsea, I think. They're sad I haven't got any trophies yet. Whatever. That's dangerous. He was scared of boy. She said to you later. But nah, they're helping me out. I'd rather people lurk if they can than not be at all. Stadios.
And when you look at the house, had that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible.
I don't trust that. I don't trust that swing anymore. I did want to go, but not anymore.
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it. What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
Fair. It's pretty messed up, I know.
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one.
The pets, yeah.
3 of the gerbils are mine, and 2 had been my fault.
I killed my brother's fish when I was younger, guys. True story.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
I thought my brother's fish needed a bath, so I emptied a load of wash-up liquid.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on.
Yeah, emptied
but
loads of
for
wash-up
Edie,
liquid
the past never went
into
away.
the fish tank because I thought they needed a bath. There's a new child, guys. A new child. Oh, Daniel's still here. Dan's
She
here.
could see it poking out of the water at low tide.
Oh, people are still here.
Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
Still here. This is interesting and a weird game. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with it, Daniel. You could be David then. It's interesting and it's kind of piqued my. It's got my attention.
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from.
Gregory,
Her dad
Sam,
had been pretty
Gus.
strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
I love everyone's like
She
Finch
lost
and then
2
there's
of her brothers,
Sanjay.
just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us.
Shut up, Charles. I'm
There's so
murdering.
many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday. And find everything out for myself.
Someday. Yeah, one of my sisters' fish was dying. She wouldn't let it go. It was on its last fins, and Mum thought it was cruel. So when my sister was at school, my nan took the fish out of the tank and bonked it in the head. Bonked it on the head with a little spade, and put it back in the tank for my sister to find. Oh, God. That sounds like cracking grandparenting. I suppose it didn't scar her, Joe.
But looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
What? She's pregnant? Oh my God. I sussed that in the first 10 minutes. Nothing gets past me, Joe. Nothing.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common. They were both pretty
Those sliding doors
intense.
make you think of Ace Ventura.
Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
Or a little afraid of something. So that's really she knows. Look, there's a weird smell. What's the weird smell, Glenn? Oh. Huh? Oh, apparently it's me. Right. Yeah, well, Glenn, do you smell? It's one of those guys. Right, so guys. So it's nice not to play a game, doesn't have a jump scare, it has no
Instead of
ulterior
hiding
motive.
from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
Just embrace it. It's like what's his name? I think what his name is.
Dawn,
Sam
I
somebody.
promise you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
I don't know.
We're gonna have to
I'm
shoot
pretty nosy,
weekend.
monk.
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged.
What?
Oh,
Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit.
Ciao.
Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are.
You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though.
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee. Nothing quite like being outside. Hey!
That's a keeper. Hold still while I take a picture of you.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Dawn. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Dawn, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the
picture
truth,
random
I
things?
haven't been out here in 20 years.
What? Why's she shouting at me, guys?
Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Man,
Dad!
good eyes, Dawn.
Oh, look.
Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
Dad, I...
Just breathe. Turn off your imagination.
Rushed it.
Let me get behind you.
Do I have to do this?
Okay, I'm not a photographer.
Dawn, you don't have to do anything. But if you want...
Oh, shit. That made me jump.
Great shot, Dawn!
Oh, God. Selfie!
I'm proud of you, Dawn. Always remember that, okay?
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally
so-
normal, Dawn. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about
Oh, oh, shit! Shit.
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
That was messed up, I'm not gonna lie. That was messed up. What was that about jump scares? Yeah, right? I wasn't expecting that. And I wasn't expecting Out the door? Who's next on my list? I don't know. There's not really been much of me retracing my steps, so I don't think I have to go back. Huh? Yeah. dive just in the story. Dive just in the last story. Yeah. Oh. And I told you guys there wouldn't be any backups. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that at all. Hope she's being safe and walking on beams here. I don't think you'll never see a deer on a knob like that. What?
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Sorry guys, my hay fever's playing up. I can't remember if I took a tablet today or not. Okay, where we go next? Who's next on my list? Gregory. Is he on my list? Oh, he is as well. Have I missed Sven and Edie? Sorry if I have. Okay, Gregory.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he
Sam
thought he was
Elliott, I
alone?
think the guy's name is something.
Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it.
I want a frog.
I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
Hold on, sweetie. Hello? Sam, I told you.
Oh shit, I'm controlling the frog, okay.
I wonder what he saw. What his world was like.
Smashed it.
Reminded me so much of Calvin.
Oh shit.
Lost in his imagination. Whatever it was, he saw.
Let's get the whale in the water.
It sure made him happy.
Yeah, boy. This is sick.
That I worried about the baby being too happy. I could feel him slipping away.
Sorry about that, Gregory.
I know you did.
No, I was enjoying bath time. I think Chelsea bought me some stuff to put in the bath.
Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
Oh no.
Damn it. Hold on, I don't want Gregory to hear this.
I wish he could have told us.
Oh god, no.
About the world he saw.
Oh god, no. Oh no, turn it off!
There's so much I don't understand.
I didn't mean it, guys.
About Gregory. About everything.
It was an accident, I didn't mean to. It's Wild Dark, right?
But I know what happened wasn't your fault.
sure he's happy.
To be fair, who leaves a kid unsupervised in the bath?
Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
Oh, that's rough. That was rough. Gus wasn't very old either. Gus was only 13. Oh, it's messed up that.
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet...
So about Gus?
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard.
The words are jumbled.
My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart.
Is it Gus Fring? Yeah, start selling me some blue meth.
But though he'd never met her, we don't need a stepmom, were the words that
I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Yeah, Charlie's.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined, and as a sign held up his middle finger.
I want to play with a kite like this.
Wind picked up, and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
Is he gonna fly away on the kite? Oh, sorry. Found it. Oh. It wasn't me, I didn't do it.
Rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid.
I didn't do it,
Nature
chat, it
might
wasn't me.
destroy the tent our dad had crudely made.
Oh shit, a bit more shit. Oh.
The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, make the music
How
louder.
far behind are you, E-Monk? I was making it jump. I was controlling it. Still not enough shit. Oh shit! I didn't do it. It wasn't me. I didn't do it, chat.
I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea and foam. But I didn't. Until we found you.
I think E-Monk's a hot minute behind. Yeah, there's Gus.
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
The Dawn, Milton, Lewis, and Edith left. Really?
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died. At the time, it was as far away as she could get. She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
Ah, that's who Sanjay is.
My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Lewis was born a year later.
Oh, okay. God, I'm not in Kansas anymore, Chet.
When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back.
Edith, Norton, Lewis, Dawn. I think all the herbs are a bit dead.
And to see kids in the house again. The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that. And for a while, things were good.
Classroom?
Almost
They're
normal.
homeschooled?
But it didn't last. The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
It's locked. Kind of, okay. I want a castle. Someone build me a castle. You build me a oh, thank you, Charles. Slow about Milton. Magic paintbrush.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
Wish I was clever enough to build shit like this. Draw shit like this, I should say. It feels weird on my finger because it's going against the it's got the I don't know if you can see it.
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
Oh, that was quick. Oh. I didn't expect to be done that quick. Okay. How does one get out of here? Trapped! Oh, no. Not trapped yet.
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
Not trapped, it's fine. Panic over. Maybe panic. Fine.
Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
What did he find? Find some bad juju? There's lots of bad juju in this house.
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Lewis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
Oh. Not that way, chap. Not that way. This has been a really, really cool game.
Lewis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
Lewis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was
Wonderland
surprisingly
Turbo.
bad at them. He died a lot.
Lewis Finch locker contents.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the
Oh,
trouble
dear.
began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life.
Build it up. Damn it.
He kept working at the cannery.
Where's Brian when I need him?
But he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to wander. I asked him to describe it.
This is really hard.
He said he started small, imagining a labyrinth. He'd feel his way about.
I'm gonna lie, I'm smashing this on the break, can't do
Then
two things.
something moved. Bats. And toads.
Isn't this being your
And
job?
things that have not names. He knew it was all in his head.
That's pretty cool.
But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself.
This is pretty cool.
But he found something more. I worried about
Is that
him.
Diablo?
Daydreaming at the cannery.
Oh, he's gonna end up killing himself. Hurt himself, I think.
I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused. Like a whole new Lewis.
Oh, he's gonna end up hurting himself.
So I let him go on.
It's getting bigger.
I even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first. He told me he'd made a new friend.
Oh, it's a pooper.
On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia. He built the city up slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians. And songs for them
This is
to
really,
play.
really cool.
He talked about starting a band.
You got anyone want to
He
be in
was
my
always
band?
humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger. He no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination. So he could do whatever he wished.
Stuck? Oh no.
He held an election for mayor. And he won.
Of course he did. Mario.
They begged him to stay, but his mind was already
Even
wandering.
look, it's Mario.
It became a game for him.
It's even harder.
He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on. New Louisville. St. Louis.
Shit.
He started drifting away from our reality.
Shit, this is hard.
Minneapolis.
Minneapolis.
Until one day he forgot to
Hey.
go home from the cannery.
That's funny.
Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Lewis kept sailing on.
No! I was enjoying that. This game's all over the place, just a little bit. There we go, there we go, crack on.
In Lewisburg, he heard rumours of a
beautiful prince.
Beautiful prince.
This is cute.
The prince was on his own quest for
radiant rainbows. No one wants sinister serpents.
Radiant rainbows.
That's what I'm talking about. Oh, I missed it. Oh, no, not that. Damn it.
He followed the sound of his
silver harp.
Silver harp.
Yeah, definitely.
His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon.
That was
Even
sick.
then, his logic
It's
remained
over.
sound.
Quite innovative himself, and
He knew the world was all in his imagination.
damn it, there's too many fish. Whoever's on the fish line, call me tits.
But he was so proud of having created it. In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king.
Oh yeah. This is so cool. You're not a funny monk?
For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace.
God.
My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue
I'm
with.
so lost. What are you lost with? Legalize marijuana.
He began to forget the world we know.
What are you lost with,
I
buddy?
think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker.
He was a scared boy. He said
He began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
Why helpful?
I still thought I could save him.
Oh God.
Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder. The palace would be packed with his companions.
Since the music sounds like on the Crash Bandicoot levels.
Including the wise Calico who'd insisted on advising him.
It's because it's different family members, mate. It's different stories for different family members.
His prince waited, holding his crown. There was only one thing left to do.
lack of faces is disconcerting.
Bend down his
Oh
head.
my god, no. Fuck you, now. I knew this is where this was going.
And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
Fucking hell, man, this is wrong. It's Lewis.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
Why do I go? Oh, exit. It's a pretty good, pretty inclusive, that. Yeah, so the different family members that we're learning about how they died, they think there's a curse on the family that basically kills them all.
On the way back,
And we're learning about how different family members
my mom
died.
told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder. I wish we'd stayed.
No one was missing. I thought Lewis was the
But I
missing.
understand why we left. My mom ended up leaving everything behind.
Those are done French, though.
What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe it should have come sooner.
I finally about Edith. Jesus Christ, this house is tall.
But it had to end one way or another. All that's left now is to tell you about that last night. That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
Sure. So this is
the
a
power had
young
been
me.
shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance. Or that Edie had a key to it.
That thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
History of the Finches.
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born.
Okay.
That night, the tide went way, way out. It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground.
So we go
There'd
to the
been
house.
an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years.
Oh.
God, it smelled awful. know. I've seen that house every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it.
I wish sometimes you could move a little bit faster. It's my only wish
When
for
the
this.
fog rolled in, I lost my way. I got turned around.
What do you mean? I was heading the right way. I'm not walking a straight line.
For a while, I wondered. I started seeing things.
Dear. You're going to be representing every each
Things
family
I'd
member died.
forgotten had ever existed. But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them.
Oh shit, I found the house. Go me.
Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
No.
It's mine.
Edith!
I was
Mom,
reading
you're
that
gonna
bitch.
Rip it. Let go!
This is gonna rip, isn't it?
I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car. I never saw Great Grandma Edie again.
Bye.
The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone. After that, we moved around a lot.
Can't see that in the car. It's not like the
We
wind.
both tried to make the best of it.
How did you do that as well?
A few years went by. My mom didn't like to talk about it, but she started getting sick a lot.
I actually love the art style of this game.
She got better for a while, and then she didn't. And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive.
Sad.
Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is. This journal was supposed to be for you.
Am I being born
But now I
right
hope
now?
you'll never see it.
This is a vagina.
I just want to meet you and tell you all these stories myself.
This is what I'd like to be born.
But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way.
Shit. So am I playing as the daughter? Just reading it?
This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
So that's why I'm Edith Jr. Oh no. So why is Edith Jr.? That's pretty good, that. I enjoyed that. Not crying, guys. Hey. That's pretty sick. What do you guys think? Did you guys enjoy that? Everything ends. Is that the only trophy in this game? Oh no, how have I missed the story? How have I missed? Look at all the peepholes. Oh. I'm pretty certain I did that, but whatever. Oh. That'd be super easy to plot. I did enjoy it, Charlie. Yeah, it was good. That was good. That I really, really enjoyed that. I was lost. You came in there halfway through, didn't you, E-Monk? So that might be why you were lost. But yeah, basically it was just stories about Edith's family and how they died, how they lived and how they died. Basically. Thanks for that. Oh, see Joanne's name in the ending credits. So that was easy. Easiest trope I've ever earned in my life. I did that. It was really, really good. I don't usually play indie games. I think that's probably the first proper indie game I've played. I generally steer away from them, but that was pretty good. Bit dark at times though. Especially the Gregory bit, that was a bit fucked up, wasn't it? I really, really enjoyed Barbara's story, that was pretty cool. Enjoyed that. Very strange. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel about it, Daniel. I really, really enjoyed it, but it was a bit odd. But it wasn't bad. I really, really enjoyed it. You guys want to see Benj? We're waiting for the credits to roll. Benj is fast asleep. I think Benji thinks it's bedtime. There he is. He's awake. Out for the count he was. Oh. Now he's up. Now he's awake. I've irritated him now. So man, we've got dog beds all over the house, and he just lies on that throw. That's all he does. We've got dog beds. Case in point, dog bed. And he just lies in that throw. He loves it. Hey, Bobby. His name's Benji. He didn't realise. Oh, no, it isn't. Two-player story option is now available. Select Edith to play from the beginning. Oh, that's cool. You can just replay certain stories. That's pretty cool. Let me just play. Is Edith going to start again? That was a pretty cool game. That I really, really enjoyed it. Probably wouldn't wish to play it again, but it's definitely one that I enjoyed. Guys, I pre-ordered my, speaking of Spider-Man, right here. Here. I pre-ordered my collector's edition for that the other day, Friday. I wonder if you can find other indie games. Top 10 games in your country. I think Yeti was playing that the other day. What Beyond? Play Little Nightmares. I started it, I never finished it. Started it, but never finished it. It's anticipated. Pardon me, guys, pardon me. Metal Gear remake. Can't really see it in my head. Alan Wake 2. Why do you have that to play? I do have the first one to play, I forgot. So I've got that to play, ready for Alan Wake 2. Alan Wake kind of looks like Henry Cavill. Lies of P. I'm interested in this, you know. Have you guys, has anyone seen this? There's a demo for it at the minute. It's like Elden Ring style gameplay, but it's based around Pinocchio.
Can you hear me? I hope this reaches you. This city is falling apart. Chaos, madness, death, and there might be no going back. But you can change that.
Oh, real boy.
It depends on the choice you make. Truth or lie.
Yeah, I'll have to probably revisit it.
Finally, we meet, son.
Giuseppe.
The stage is set.
I know it's Geppetto. Geppetto shouts at me.
The light shines brightest in the darkest of times.
All right, buddy, I'm here for you. Don't worry.
Assuming that's Jiminy Cricket. See, it's like Soulsborne games.
You can lean on me if you want.
Protect.
Fulfill.
I might stream the demo on this actually. Lies of P. What do you think of that?
Destiny.
That looks pretty good. Silent Hill 2. I don't think they've just been announced. They've been out for a while. Oh, they've been announced for a while, I should say. That looks amazing. Looks good, doesn't it, Daniel? Yeah, I didn't know about it. I saw another streamer post about it on post about the demo on Instagram. I'd never heard of it, but it looks decent. I was quite like, look at that. What is this witchcraft? Yo, Frank, how you doing, mate? You well? Chow played this the other day and she said she loved it. It's called Lake. Basically from a postwoman. It's an indie game. I wouldn't mind playing Life is Strange, you know. Last of Us. I do love Last of Us Part 1 and Part 2. No, but I'm not here to talk about me. How's you? You got rid of that black eye. It's pretty much gone now, mate, yeah. It's pretty much gone. It's not... I think this might be still a little bit puffy, but... Hey, what can you do, eh? But no, Frank, you can talk about yourself. If you're not feeling too good, you're more than welcome to say. Gorgeous stuff. Stop. Too kind, Frank. You're too kind. What else have we got here? Yeah, Life is Strange. I might play that. Charles highly rates them. Huh? Bench. Wait. This looks interesting. Is this the one that's secret mode? Yeah, this looks interesting. Still Wakes the Deep. It's like a horror game on a oil rig. This isn't what I thought it was going to be when I first watched the trailer the other day. Yeah, it looks decent, that. Looks pretty good. It says, first person narrative horror genre for Chinese Room, creator of the game, Amnesia. You're an offshore oil rig worker fighting for his life through a vicious storm, perilous surroundings, and the dark, freezing North Sea waters. All lines of communication have been severed, all exits are gone, all that remains to face the unknowable horror that's come aboard. Search for your crew and help them survive if you can. Run, climb and swim through the flooding corridors. Storm lashed outer decks. Face a terrifying, unrelenting foe. And pray that one day you'll get to see your family again. Live the horror, an immersive disaster story aboard a stunningly realised North Sea oil rig, starring an authentic cast of Scottish actors. Experience the beauty and ferocity of the sea as it rips apart one of humanity's strongest structures and its steadfast crew. No weapons, no powers, just your wits and determination. Struggle for survival on an unstable oil rig where one wrong step could be your last. You're smashing it, Chels. What do you mean, Frank? Why am I not smashing it? Fuck. Fuck, man. I don't know what you're referring to, Frank. Something's turned your home into a nightmare where the familiar becomes threatening and where noise fills the dark. Noise in the dark fills you with dread. But yeah, it looks pretty good. I like the look at that. There's all what looks fair. It's fucked. Indian option? No. I'm really sorry if you heard that, guys. I'm a bit congested. That's pretty good. Humanity. I played a bit of that today on Facebook stream. I did look at potentially playing that tonight, but I was against it. No sound? Hello.
I know you are kind. You sense the power that flows through this land. Yet, you do not fully understand it. Driven by the belief that you can help these troubled spirits. But you cannot hide your weakness from me. You have no power here, Kenna.
So this looks like a cute little game. Back of my throat is so blocked up and congested. It's horrible. It's cute. What else have we got? Untitled Goose Game, anybody? Anyone fancy Untitled Goose Game? Deliver us to the moon. Oh, doing premium. I don't have premium because I'm tight ass. I was in Tesco today and that was £6 on PS5. Back for Blood Wars. The clearance. So it's the pedestrian. Oh, this is pretty cool. Okay, this is like a 3D. It's like a 2D platformer. Okay, that's pretty cool. Okay, that's pretty cool. That looks really cool, actually. Might stream that at some point. That's not even a gigabyte. What else we got? Played that tonight. I'm gonna wrap up in a sec, guys, don't worry. Promise I won't leave you just watching game trailers. I'm guys gonna wrap it there, I think. Wrap it up there. thank you very much for hanging out and watching me. The average view duration was 32 minutes, so thank you for people that hung out and stuck by me for the whole stream. I really do appreciate it. I obviously can't raid you guys because it's not a thing. So, thank you very much. I really appreciate all of you. I'll be back at some point. I don't know when. I don't know how. I don't know when. I will be back again. Yeah, and we'll figure out some else to play. Thank you very much, guys. Peace out. Bye.